Wednesday night Trinity class. We talked about the energy of intimacy tonight. Intimacy is a wonderful energy. It can change the way you do most of the things you do. If you know any sort of self-defense techniques, or even if you have a job where you interact with people verbally, you can still make things a lot easier by carrying the feeling of intimacy around inside of you. It's a difficult feeling for me to just describe to you. It's very touchy-feely sort of thing. You gotta know it inside. There's not a lot of words that encompass it well. So we're gonna do some exercises. The first thing that we want to do is take your hand as if it had fallen asleep. You were sleeping on your arm or something. You wake up, your arm's dead. You just want to move your arm out of the way. Reach down, grab your arm, move it to the other side of your body. Do that a couple of times. And then try it with somebody else's arm and ask them, did that feel the same as when you did it?
Sure did.
Try it a couple of times. Get to the point where it feels to you like you're picking up your arm. And it feels to them like they're picking up their arm. That they can't tell the difference when I pick it up or when she picks it up herself. When you get to that level where you've got a comfort, you just reach out and you go, oh, that's my arm, I just need to move it. It's not super creepily soft. It's not aggressive. It's just the way you would treat your own arm. You pick it up, it needs to move, you move it. You get to that level, move to the next step. The next step is run your fingers through your hair. What does that feel like? Now, do it to somebody else. See if they can go, yeah, I felt the same. It's going to be weird at first. It's weird to touch other people. We don't like that. We've got a cultural sort of thing that says, no, treat other people different. But you want to get to the level where you just run your fingers through your hair and then you do it with them and they go, yeah, that felt just like I was doing it. And it feels the same to you. Your hand is just like my hair, their hair feels the same. You may have to talk it through a couple of times. There's usually some level of, that was too much or too little. The thing I've noticed is that when you run your fingers through your hair, there's a level of pleasure there. It feels pretty good, you know? There's kind of like, oh yeah, nice. We're afraid to feel good about touching other people's hair. We do it real quick. There, it's over. You want to get to the level where your fingers linger a little bit. They feel that same pleasure that they would in your own hair, but it's not like some sort of creepy assault where you're like trying to touch the person and they're like, ooh. Ask them, do you feel comfortable with that? Is it the same as when you're doing it? When you get to the point where they can't tell the difference, your hand, their hand feels the same. You're good. Now we're moving on to the next one. The next one is, they've got something on their shoulder. You just wipe it off, just like you would on your shoulder. Oh, got a piece of food or something, some lint. I just brush it off. I don't think, oh, I need to ask myself permission. I don't ask myself permission. It's my shoulder. I just reach up and I take care of it. I just reach up and I take care of it. Get to the point where it feels the same to you. And then ask them to wipe something off their shoulder and say, does it feel the same when I do it?
Yep, feels the same.
That's what you're looking for. When you get to the level where you stop treating this person in front of you as a different thing, where you use the same touch that you would with yourself on them, then you're ready for the actual technique. This is a very simple technique. It has never failed me. It is a non-violent way to deal with a situation. Somebody grabs you, they're manhandling you, they're pushing you around. Any martial artist knows millions of ways to handle that, right? There's knees, there's elbows, there's pressure points, thumb in the eye, you can bite them, all kinds of stuff. But we're going to do it in a very non-violent way. Suppose this is your cousin and they're a little drunk at a party or something. You do not want to hurt them, but you want to make them let go. I grab, I do this. Claire's going to do that alien face claw, you know, from the movie Alien. You're just going to do that. You're just going to reach out apply a little forward pressure, and back them off. No matter how aggressive they are, wanting to push you or shove you or whatever, if you do this with that level of, hey, it's just my face, it's not their face, it's my face. I just reach up and I do this thing. I just push them out of there. They're going to let go. Instead of fighting back, they're going to let go. They're going to be like, what's happening? Hands always come loose. I have never had this fail me. It is the most amazing thing. But to get to that level where it works, you have to have intimacy. You have to have acquired that feeling of what it feels like to touch yourself and touch somebody else with the same level of intensity. We don't do that. We're conditioned to believe that you're either nicer to other people than you would be to yourself, or you're harsher and meaner and more aggressive to other people than you would be to yourself. We want to get rid of that. We want to just treat them like we would me. It's my arm, I move it around. It's her arm, I move it around. It's my eyes, it's her eyes. You get to that level, then you can just make them let go, no matter how aggressive they are. They're fighting, they're pushing, they're holding on for all they're worth, and you just back them off. They won't fight back, they'll just let go and go, what's happening? It only works, though, if you have this level of intimacy. You can even take it to the point where they're aggressively going to hit you, and you just do this thing where you go 1, 2, 3. Punch, punch, ugh. But if at any point they intensify and you intensify back, it stops working. So I'm going to bring intensity, and Claire's not going to respond. She's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Just like it was her own hand that she needed to move out of the way. There you go, just like that. It works if you have that feeling of intimacy inside. You have to practice it a lot. It's a weird thing in our culture. We're not used to it. But get yourself a partner, get to the place where all of this feels the same on you as it does on them, and then you can just magically do whatever you want. Somebody punches you, you just move their arm out of the way, and it responds. Their body doesn't fight you back because you're treating it just like it's your body. It's amazing if you know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it, you should probably come to Trinity class and find some of this stuff out.